Right now is a special guest, Kevin Beery, the former sheriff in this jurisdiction. Sheriff, thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Nancy.
I know that you are joining us tonight from Kabul, and I now understand that the news has reached you about the not guilty verdict in the Tot Mom Casey Anthony trial. And I wanted to hear your thoughts. You were on this case from the very beginning. What do you think, Sheriff?
Well, I can tell you I was a bit surprised when I saw the verdict read. I know that Casey lied several times to law enforcement officers. I saw where we got the guilty convictions there. I don't think justice was served, but I have to believe in the system because I've took a oath of office 36 years ago to uphold that system of justice. So the jury has spoken. But I will tell you this, I will never forget the rainy day when that body was recovered, and our deputies and Florida Department of Law Enforcement, the FBI were all there, and the CSI folks are on their hands and knees finding little skeletal remains of Kaylee. That's what people need to remember. And I'm still very, very proud of the investigation that all the different agencies did on this, and the thousands of volunteers and community support personnel that came out to try to locate Kaylee and all the different places where we were doing the, where we thought the case might take us. So, still very proud of all that. Verdict, a definite surprise. But those things can happen when you put it before a jury. So I understand that. But not much else you can say, Nancy. I thought my detectives did an excellent job. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement ran down the lead line, and then we turned a lot of the stuff over forensically to FBI and the body farm at the University of Tennessee. And I also knew that this particular case was going to be the next step of where forensic science is going to take us. And I remember the first DNA case in Orlando, Florida in 1986, and now look at the testimony about the air swabs and things like that in the back of a car. Let's just say that I'm still surprised, and I will tell you that our community is probably very much still hurting today because of that verdict.
You know, everyone with me, former Sheriff Kevin Beery, who was in charge of this case when it first happened, he and his team were there when Kelly's body was found, her tiny skeleton, her skull. Her skull, we now know, that was full of dirt and sediment left over from Tropical Storm Faye. You know, Sheriff, I know you're joining us all the way from Kabul tonight. You're serving our country. This has got to cause a hurt. This has got to hurt your heart. You guys believed so much in this case. You wanted so much to get a verdict that speaks the truth. Well,
Nancy, as I said, it does. It hurts the heart. Not only my heart, I feel for, I've gotten several messages from the investigators and deputies that work the case. They're hurting. And I know the community's hurting. And I was listening to some of the program prior to me getting on the phone with you, and, the people are out there at the site where the body was found. And I think what happens when you have a verdict like this, that hurt continues, not only as a community, not only in law enforcement, but cases, especially cases involving children, go straight to the heart. And maybe the best way I can put it today is I think a dagger has been put into the heart. And I still feel for the community. And one day let's hope that justice can be served for the death of Kaylee. I think that's what we have to think about in the future.